This video contains commentary. What is good, my dudes? Welcome back to Storytime with your favorite Reddit fairy. My name is Lorna, and today we're getting into some r/Choosing Beggars. But before I do, I hope you guys were able to check out the Subscriber Appreciation Sunday episode that I put out last night. I put it out a little bit late, so you might not have seen it, but you should definitely check it out if you haven't. Your comments had me freaking rolling. That's all I'm going to say. I also wanted to say, Friday I'm going to be doing a no sleep episode, so if you have an r/no sleep story you would like me to read in that episode, make sure to get that to me before midnight Thursday, or midnight Friday, I should say, right? You know what I mean. Before Friday, make sure you get that story to me and I will include it in that episode. So, my dudes, I hope you had a fantabulous weekend, and without further ado, we're gonna get right into these stories. Free laptop blows up in my face. Posted by user Helen Ginevra. So my husband and I have made a habit of gifting our friends with items when we upgrade to something newer. This has never been an issue in the past. Hell, one of our neighbors, whom we've been friends with for the last decade or so, has been on the receiving end many times. Anytime we've gotten a new Xbox One or TV, he's always been our first go-to. He's always been super grateful. Well, this year has been a bit different as we decided to upgrade our laptops, which our neighbor doesn't use. We have 2 gaming laptops, but just wanted to upgrade to newer ones. So we gave one to a friend and another to someone we knew. Now, one was in perfect condition as I hadn't had much time to really enjoy it. My husband's, though, needed either a battery or a new charging cord. Other than that issue, the laptops were identical. Our friend was super stoked, said he didn't care which one we gave him. The other person wasn't so happy about it. Here's the cast. Awesome Friend, Choosing Beggar, and OP. Awesome Friend. Thank you so much. I've not had a computer in a while, so it'll be great to get back online. OP. No problem. Rather give them to friends than sell them if possible. Choosing Beggar. Well, I don't want the one that's broken, so I'll take the other one. OP. All it needs is a new charger or battery. Choosing Beggar. Well, I want the other one as it has no issues. If you want me to take the other one, then you'll need to fix it first. Awesome Friend. I don't care which one I get. If it makes it easier, I'll take the one that needs to be fixed. I can save up and get what I need in a week or two. OP. The whole point of this is to gift you both with a laptop. Choosing Beggar, we're giving it to you for free. It's not a major issue with it being a battery or charging cable, and I can easily install the battery. This was an interior style battery. It will still turn on and work as long as it's plugged in. It just won't charge currently. Choosing Beggar. I don't want to be restricted with cords, and this is just bullshit that you refuse to fix the issue with the laptop. Just shows how cheap you are going to be. Then Choosing Beggar tries to grab the other laptop and leave. Needless to say, I kicked her out without the laptop. Other words were exchanged in the process, but geez, I was just trying to help her out. My husband and I even discussed getting a new battery and charging cable for it as a surprise, but hadn't even had time to bring that part up. Needless to say, I'm going to find someone else who will appreciate it. Awesome Friend, though, stayed for about 12 hours or so after and constantly is over at our house, which we enjoy fully. He's asking tons of questions on how to make sure to keep it in the best shape possible. Edit. Cleaned it up a bit. Sorry about the confusion. Was late and was exhausted. Hopefully, I didn't miss anything. If so, I'll fix it again after work. Also, thanks for all the responses. I'll respond when I get more free time. That's like, what the fuck is wrong with people? You're getting a free laptop. Hey, OP, I need a new laptop. You want to send it my way? Oh my god, I'm so sick of taking 3 hours to render a fucking video. Seriously, you guys, I could put out more videos if I had a faster computer. No, I'm not asking for a computer. Don't get me wrong. I was just joking. Please do not jump on me. I'm not a Choosing Beggar. But yeah, it takes a long time to edit and render these videos just because I don't have the greatest computer. So it takes a lot of CPU and RAM and all that fun stuff, and just sometimes it crashes on me several times. And this person is a jerk. They should just be happy. So what? You have to go wired for a little while until you can afford a battery. Come on. That's a whole laptop. All you have to pay is what's the cost of a battery? maybe $100 or something. I don't know. I haven't bought a battery in a while. I haven't had to. But like even a charging cable, like you can get all that shit used too. Like go to any computer store, like a local computer store, and they usually have a ton of spare parts in the back somewhere. Like trust me on this. That's where I got my mouse. This guy like would get all these, Dell and HP computers, and the people wouldn't want the mice and the keyboards that come with them, so they just leave them behind, and he sells them for like $10. Make a profit, know what I'm saying? But yeah, this rant has gone a little off topic, I guess. But just take the fucking laptop and be happy. That's all I'm saying. God damn it, people. All right, let's get into the next one. This one is called Choosing Beggar Doesn't Like Free Coffee. Posted by Postmodern Hippie Goth. That's familiar. I think I just read one of Postmodern Hippie Goth's. That's quite the unique username that I remember. But anyway, let's get into it. Yes, we did, because they work at Starbucks. They worked at Starbucks. I don't know if they still do, and I see. Okay. Shut up, Lorna. Let's get into it. Starbucks, Saturday morning, 2005. My Starbucks used to offer free coffee samples to liven up your Saturday and turn you into a customer. But never mind that. Choosing Beggar. Where's the free coffee? Me. Right here. Help yourself. Choosing Beggar. Is it just black coffee? Me. Yes. We have 3 kinds to choose from. Please help yourself to cream and sugar if you'd like. Choosing Beggar. Do you have any free cappuccinos? Me. No, it's only free drip coffee. Choosing Beggar. Well, could you make me a free cappuccino? If it was your intention to give away free drinks, you should give people something they actually want. Some dude who shows up out of nowhere. Wow, free coffee? Can I have one? Me. Yes, take 2 if you want to. Random dude. Thanks, man. You totally made my day. Choosing Beggar. How come that guy got 2 samples? Me. You didn't want yours, so I gave it to him. Choosing Beggar. That's very rude. What's your name? Me. My name. Choosing Beggar. Your manager can expect to hear from me. My manager high-fived me my next shift. Edit. I got the high five because it was respectful to the rest of the customers to have not given Choosing Beggar a cappuccino, just so we're clear. Note, I paraphrased the dialogue to make this a short read. The actual conversation took 15 minutes of the dude really wanting a cappuccino. The random stranger's real-life timing was truly impeccable. His appearance in this summary, it is as it happened. Okay, I totally thought that Choosing Beggar was a woman, because it's usually a Karen, I'm sorry to say, but it usually is. Not a lot of guys want cappuccino either. Usually they want... I'm fucking judging, sorry. I take that back. I don't know you guys. I don't know your life. Maybe you do like cappuccino. I'm just assuming, and I shouldn't do that. But, like, come on. They're giving away free coffee. It specifically says free coffee. Why do Choosing Beggars have to ask for something other than what's being offered? It's like a staple of a Choosing Beggar. Make sure you ask for something that is not offered. You know? Oh my god. Okay, let's get into the next one. This one is called Your Free Junk Ain't Good Enough. Posted by user Darmesis. So I've been cleaning out the garage and house over the past few weeks. Some stuff to charity, some stuff out on the curb. Usually, the stuff on the curb is gone within a day or 2 with no incident. There was a mystery a couple of weeks back of a bunch of old wads of gum flung about. But then I remembered I stuck out an old table that had been in a kid's room, so I deduced that someone had flipped it over and spent the time to pick off the child's hidden stash and returned the masticated lumps to my lawn. You're welcome, and thanks. But on to the choosy story. Yesterday, I placed a wrought iron rack for holding outdoor barbecue gear on hooks. I get a knock on the door, and a lady is there. Choosing Beggar. Free rack? Me. Yep. Need any help loading it up? Choosing Beggar. It's a little rusty and dirty. Me. Want me to wipe it off or something? Choosing Beggar. I'll take it if you spray paint it. Rust prevention. Black. Me. Trying to be non-belligerent. Well, I don't have any paint. Choosing Beggar. I'll leave you my number, so after you go buy some paint, it won't cost you much, and have it sorted, you can give me a call and I'll come get it. You can deliver even, maybe. Me. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. After a little more worthless banter of her trying to cajole me into being a better person by not putting out a non-perfect free stuff, or at least improving my junk to her liking, she beelines through my flower bed and across my lawn. I say, "Thanks for stomping on my flowers," and she proceeds to fling the thing in her truck and say, "Fuck you," while giving me the finger. Are you joking? Are you fucking joking? How are you not in jail right now? Oh my god. Disrespected on my own lawn after giving someone something for free? Are you fucking kidding me? Ah! What the fuck? I don't get this. This is mad. I think this is the most mad a story has made me. I don't like this. I'm telling you, I would run after her so fast and yeet that shit right out of the back of her truck and be like, "Fuck you, you ain't getting shit." You want to say fuck you? No, fuck you. Oh my god. I'm sorry if that little outburst damaged your eardrums. That was like, I had to scream, or if it would have just boiled me over, I think. So, or I guess it did boil me over, I should say. All right, let's get into the next story. Again, I apologize for your eardrums. Ex-friend demands VIP concert ticket. Posted by user Malicious Tomato. Repost from another community. A little bit of context. A friend of mine, I'll call her E, tends to act extremely entitled and rude to others. E especially likes to attack people when she doesn't get her way, and doesn't hesitate to do so with her friends and family. Anyway, I was going to a concert with another friend. I'll say her name is L. I had bought 2 tickets. L had a general admission ticket, while I had a VIP ticket. L unfortunately couldn't make it last minute, so L gave me back the ticket and apologized for not being able to show up. Afterwards, I let some people know that I had now had an extra general admission ticket available. E, knowing this, texted me to tell me that she was interested in the ticket. Here's how it went down. E. Hi, I heard about the ticket you had. I don't really know the name of the artist, but I wanted to come too. Me. That's great. The ticket I have right now is worth $20, but I'd be willing to give it to you for $15. E. Okay. LOL? Me. Is there something wrong? E. Well, I just thought since you bought the ticket for L, you would buy me a VIP ticket for free. Me. Visibly shocked. No. I can't get you a $70 VIP ticket for free, and Elle didn't get it for free. I bought it for her, and she paid me the $20. If you'd like, you can buy the one I have right now. E. Then I don't want it unless you can give it to me for free. Me. I can maybe buy the VIP one if you'll pay for it beforehand. E. Okay, so can you sell the $20 one and give me the money that you get from it? I'll give you back the $20 and then you pay for the rest of the $70 VIP ticket. Me. No. That's not how it works. E. Okay, bye then. Good luck finding someone who wants to go to your shitty concert. I didn't even want to go anyway. I just felt sorry for you since nobody else wanted to go. Me. Okay, have a good night. I found someone else who was willing to pay later that day. I stayed with friends with E afterwards, but if that wasn't enough, she flirted with my boyfriend multiple times. Eventually, I cut contact with her. Good. Cut contact with her. Yo, I'm also speculating what if your first friend, L, I'm wondering if Elle kind of got upset that she didn't have a VIP ticket and then just decided she didn't want to go and kind of screwed you over there too. But, who knows? I don't know. I'm not you, so. All right, let's get into the next story. But before I do, don't forget to smash that motherfucking like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for future videos just like this one. Let's see if we can get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of February. And this is important. If we hit 1,000 subscribers, I don't want to hit anybody. You know what I mean. If I reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of February, I'm going to do a little giveaway. I'm going to give away a custom t-shirt to one person. I'm going to do a draw. So, keep that in mind, my dude. Share away, comment. Let's get some, so don't forget to share, because sharing is caring. Comment. Let's get some activity on these videos. And my dudes, I'm not going to be one of those giveaway channels. So, honestly, I really want to make a custom t-shirt with my logo on it, and I just thought this would be a cool way to make one, and you would be the only one to have this shirt. It would be a one-time thing that I never make again. So, with that being said, let's get into the next story. Subway beggar does not appreciate offer to help. Posted by user JoePatriots11. No TLDR. Happened about 5 years back over a several-month period. So I work in a medium to large-sized city with public transit. At subway station, awaiting train to head home. Northern direction. Choosing beggar with the coffee speaking loudly. Can anyone help me? Stolen wallet. Need money for bus. I just got a job. Can pay you back. Train arrives. Folks hop on, including Choosing Beggar. Start saying out loud how people are uncaring. Horrible, no one will help her. She has a job starting at X salon, blah, blah, blah. Another rider has enough, so comments on how some people beg for a living, and that is why no one believes her. Fast forward a few weeks. Get on a train. I hear a woman start loudly asking for help. Choosing beggar. Needs bus money. I hear a rider say, "Where's your friend? You were on a train yesterday begging for money. I've heard your sob story already." Choosing beggar starts saying, "You are so mean," blah, blah, blah. Few weeks later, same deal on train. Sob story. Needs $20 to get home. I decide to call her bluff as we are near transfer station to a large commuter train station where many folks transfer. I figured I have my commuter card and can buy a ticket for her. Max train was like $10. If in real need, this should help. I offer to buy a train ticket. She says, last time someone offered a ticket, they wanted a sexual favor. This pisses me off. It's rush hour. She's heading towards a main train station. Needs $20. She says, I need $20 for the bus. I asked where she was going, as no buses in our direction were $20. She said, I need to get to City Y. Being familiar with that area, I knew the bus leaves from a station in a completely opposite direction we are headed. I said to her, well, no buses head there from this direction. You need to switch directions and switch trains, which brings you to the bus station. Ask people there for a ticket. Someone may buy you a ticket. You're heading in the completely wrong direction. Think she mentioned I was being mean or an a-hole, but I did not care. Did see her again a few weeks later. Basically, two women sitting with energy drinks in a train. Choosing beggar gives drinks to her friends, walks to the middle train, starts loudly with a sob story. I should have called her out, but was too tired. There's only so much you can do. If she doesn't listen, because clearly she's been called out multiple times. That bitch ain't listening to nobody. She's a fucking hoser. Know what I'm saying, my dudes? Oh my god. Okay. So, let me know in the comments. How was your weekend? What'd you guys do? I'm really curious. Did you guys get as much snow as we did? I hate the snow so much. I want it to go away. Bring on spring is what I'm saying. Bring on spring. Hashtag. Let's see it in the comments below. Bring on spring. Hashtag bring on spring. Oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot. Okay, let's get into the next story. This one's longa-ish. This one's called, Am I the Choosing Beggar? Posted by user 54TSP21. A couple years ago, it was Christmas time, and my grandma was passing out gifts to me and all my cousins. Now, I honestly didn't expect anything because it's hit or miss with her. Some holidays she will, others she won't. Just however her money situation that year looks like. It's no big deal because we're all adults in our various 20s now, so, not as many presents as when we were kids. Well, my cousins all got gift cards to their favorite places, so she personalized the gifts instead of just getting one of the same thing. One got a gift card to GameStop and another to the theaters, things like that. Well, one thing to know is that Grandma is a die-hard Christian. My family is too, but I didn't grow up in the church or anything. My family was always working when I was a kid, and as an adult, I don't go simply because I was never raised to go, so religion wasn't always big in my life. I've only gone a handful of times, and only when Grandma or my aunt was babysitting me as a child on a Sunday. My grandma doesn't mention it, but I have noticed over the years that she seems to think I'm going to hell because I don't attend, even though in recent years she doesn't attend half the times. She refuses to read any book unless it's a Bible, or she got it from the Christian aisle, and a few times have brought me the book raving about how much she knows I'm gonna love it. I've never once actually read the books because it's nothing I would pick up for myself, but she's convinced she knows me so well and goes on to the entire family who will listen about how much she knows I'm gonna love it. And then practically ignores me, talking to other people about me like I'm not there, instead of talking to me as if I'm a child not paying attention instead of a grown woman. My aunt is also convinced I'm going to hell, and she was convinced when I was 8. I overheard my parents arguing on the drive home from my Aunt 2A's house. Aunt 1, while I was playing basketball outside with my cousins, and they were watching from the window, was telling Aunt 2, who I only see once a year during holidays, that I was a witch. I was incredibly shy at that age and didn't talk to adults much at all, but I was apparently a grade A witch, and Aunt 1 was all too happy to share while her own son constantly broke my toys, or didn't listen, or went off somewhere he wasn't supposed to, wasn't even mentioned. Of course, that pissed my mom off. You know why I was a witch destined for hell? Because I read Harry Potter. Yep. Reading a famous book series fitting for both children and adults meant that I was going to hell. When I was 10, I pulled it out at her house to read it one day, and she told me I had to put it back up because I wasn't allowed to read it in her house. She was also convinced back then that rap music was a sin, but had no problem with her sons listening to it. Joke's on her, when I was 13, I found fanfiction.net, and there was a bunch of different Harry Potter books written by fans. I made it a point to get on my phone and read it even when I wasn't reading that book currently, just to spite her. Nowadays, she acts like she's better than us because the man she's been seeing for 2 months, and apparently already moved in with, has money. Sorry, I kinda went off the rails and started ranting a bit. Anyway, back to the parents. My grandma handed me mine, and it was the only one with wrapping paper instead of in an envelope. I opened it to find a Bible and a pair of socks. Now, nothing against religion or anything, but I can't help but notice everyone got a gift card, and I got a Bible. Even my cousin, who the year before got into an argument with Grandma, threw his present from her at her and shouted he didn't want her gifts, which he happened to be an adult at that point and not a dumbass kid, got his own gift card. I didn't say anything, of course, but I was thinking how wrong that was. And it wasn't even an adult Bible, despite being 22 at the time. It was one of those first Bible for teenage girls Bibles. I'm pretty sure she got me a different edition of the same book when I was actually 12. Wow. What is with all these stories lately with... I mean, Grandma's not really a choosing beggar in this. Doesn't really... Oh, because the title is Am I the Choosing Beggar? Well, kind of, but it's warranted, I would say. That's pretty fucked up. That's like really fucked up. But, growing up, I I got a new set of grandparents when my mom remarried, and you could always tell, like, I'm not really one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I do feel like they like me. I'm not saying they hate me or nothing like that, but it's just, you know what I mean? Like, you know how you see family treat other family that are blood compared to family that have been adopted in, so to speak. I wasn't adopted, but you know what I mean. Kind of I was by my stepdad. But you know what I'm saying? Like, there's just that vibe that you get when you're not really one of them. Um, I get that feeling. I know that feeling, and it sucks. But you know, they're not doing it on purpose. It's a thing. Blood is thicker than water, and that's just the way it is. But that's got nothing to do with the story. This story is pretty fucked. Just because you read Harry Potter, but holy shit, and there's too much going on in this story. Like, you got a Bible? Who wants a Bible for Christmas? Nobody, except for hardcore Christians. Like, that's just basically, she just gave her a slap in the face wrapped up in gift wrap. You know what I'm saying? Like, she might as well, as soon as she unwrapped it, just take it from her hands and just backhand her with it. You know, like, what the fuck? And what is with these other cousins that get treated better than the quiet ones? The little shitheads, even as adults, are getting treated better than the quiet ones who just sit there politely, they're nice, they don't complain, and they get shit on. You always get shit on if you're nice. Man, OP, I'm sorry. That really sucks. That really sucks. You know, like, have your religion, by all means, do you. That's all you. Just don't shove it down other people's throats. Don't. It's not your place. You're not a true Christian if you are, like, being hateful towards people. This whole story is just hateful. That's all Grandma is hateful. That's all I read. Like, that's not what Christianity is supposed to be about. You are a hypocrite, Grandma. But like, just I've had people come up to me and say, why do you have so many tattoos? Why do you deface the body that the good Lord gave you? And I'm like, okay, bye. He gave me a canvas. I painted on it. Peace, bitch. Okay, how many more stories do I have for today? I got 2 more. Holy shit, this is gonna be a long episode. You guys are getting some long fucking episodes from me lately, so I hope you like it. I'm gonna check the analytics later and see what the average view duration is. It's probably gonna be like 15 minutes, but whatever. I feel like reading today, so you're gonna get some more stories. The second last story of the day is trigger warning. Trigger warning. I'm gonna say that now because it's got the R word and I don't want anybody to be triggered. So skip to the next video, or not the next video, skip to the next story if you don't want to hear this one, okay? I don't want you to sleep in your own car because you might rape me. Posted by user I'm Flashbone. I don't know if this is the right sub. If not, tell me where to move it and I gladly will. Some years ago, my brother and me were backpacking through New Zealand and bought ourselves a minivan. We worked hard for our money and put effort and time into modifying the standard car into something we could comfortably live out of for the following month, including a big bed, a kitchen, etc. In order to save money on gas and maybe meet some nice people, we put up a Facebook ad looking for a travel mate. The car was big enough for 3 people to live in, so why not? Note, I made it very clear that we are 2 guys, but don't care if female or male wants to join us. The following is a messenger conversation between me and Choosing Beggar. Choosing Beggar. Hey, I saw your ad and would like to join you guys. Me. Great. We want to leave XYZ around the ABC. Does that work for you? Choosing Beggar. Sounds good to me. I also have a tent, so sleeping won't be an issue. Me. Okay, so you want to sleep outside in your tent then? The car has plenty of room though. Choosing Beggar. No, you guys will be sleeping in the tent. I'll be staying in the car. Me. Why would we not sleep in the car we paid for and modified it specifically to sleep in? Choosing Beggar. Because I'm the girl, duh. Me. Yeah, you have to elaborate on that. Choosing Beggar. I'm a girl and you 2 are guys. If we sleep next to each other, you could rape me. So you 2 sleep in the tent outside and I sleep in the car. Me. Well, I guess we should not travel together. If you are afraid of getting raped by us, we will find someone else. Have a good one. Choosing Beggar. No, you need to take me. I already made plans and need to be at places. Me. Sorry, I don't think we would get along very well. Choosing Beggar. Okay, can I at least have the car then? Blocked. To put it into some even dumber context, New Zealand, similar to Australia, really long roads in the middle of nowhere where you don't see another car for hours. So even without sleeping, in theory, it would not be difficult at all to have raped her. We ran into multiple self-entitled people, but specifically backpacking girls who caused issues. Well, I hope you enjoyed this short story. Cheers. Okay. Is this for real? Is this real life? Who says that? Can I have the car? Why would they give you a car? They don't. What? Who are you? Who are you? What the fuck? Guys, whenever I start like raising my voice a little bit, it reminds me of all those fucking TikTok videos of that distorted, like, cranked volume. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not gonna do it in my videos because I fucking hate that sound so much. I hate it so much. Whenever I hear it, I want to take... I've done this before, actually. I've taken my headphones off my head and whipped them across the room because I'm like, fuck that noise. That is so offensive to my ears. Maybe it's only offensive to me because you know how like some sounds are more offensive as you get older or something like that? You're more sensitive to some sounds. Maybe that's why. I don't know. But I can't listen to it. It feels like my eardrums are exploding. All right, my dudes, the last story of the day is going to be another long one, and that's what she said. Grandmother wants me to buy concert tickets for her and her boyfriend as a birthday present. Posted by user LunarStardust0. Edit. Would you guys like to hear other stories? Let me know if you do, because I have a ton of them. Well, I'll let you know at the end of this video. Let's see. Now, this story really grinds my fucking gears. My grandmother so desperately wanted to meet up with my parents, brother and I, but due to my schedule, I couldn't promise meeting up. Well, I got Sunday off and my grandmother agreed to meet up for lunch at 11. We sat down and began talking, and somehow the conversation turned to how my parents and I, not my brother because he doesn't do anything where he can't play video games all day, are spending a weekend in the city due to concerts. Hella Mega is on Saturday, and The Poison, Joan Jett, Motley Crue, and Def Leppard concert Sunday. So my grandmother began going on about how she would love to see the second concert, asking if we had 2 extra tickets, one for her and another for her boyfriend. Like, why would we have 2 tickets? So the conversation ended there, but my grandmother stopped me in the bathroom and began begging me for the tickets, saying I would be her favorite grandchild if I bought her tickets. I asked which seats she wanted, thinking that I could be nice to get her something for her birthday, even though she got me nothing, no card, no money, nothing. She finds the tickets she wants, and they're $300 each. I just stood there because 3 tickets for a hella mega tour, I just spent over $500 with fees included. She wants me spending up to $800 on 2 tickets for her and her boyfriend. I told her I couldn't do that, and she was pretty pissed off, saying that if I work and I spend $500 on concert tickets, I can afford her $800 tickets. Absolutely fucking not. I spend like $120 or $130 per ticket for my parents and myself for the first concert, and she's wanting me to spend more than twice as much for her for a concert. I tried to compromise with her. I could spend around $120 per ticket, and she told me to not even bother. She wanted the nicest seats. Somewhere around an hour later, she told my mother how rude and selfish I was. My mom, not having a good relationship with her mother for many reasons, asked what happened. My grandmother, being the lovely, compulsive liar that she is, proceeded to tell my mother how I owe my grandmother $600 because 2 years prior, she had asked for money to pay off one of her credit card bills. My mother knew she was lying because 1, I don't have a credit card. 2, I would never ask for help or money. 3, I would never ask my grandmother for money since she would charge interest. My grandmother charged me interest on $2 when I was 9 when I asked for a soda from the store. I shit you not, she wanted more money than she gave me when I was a child. My mother told my grandmother something along the lines of, "Stop lying, OP wouldn't come to you for money." Since my grandmother lives over 6 hours away from us and refuses to wire money, send checks, or anything. Before we all parted ways, my grandma said that her boyfriend, who I guess is rich, is just buying the tickets for her, and that he's taking her on a cruise in the summer. Okay, if he's rich, why are you begging me for tickets? Anyways, I'm cranky over this stupid thing. I'm sorry guys, this wasn't that amazing or interesting, but I have other stories about my grandmother being a choosing beggar. Okay, I've decided. Yes, we do want to hear those stories. Oh my god, what is... It's so much family choosing beggars lately. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. We all need to just hug each other. Guys, if you love your family and you go home to them tonight, just go home and give them a hug. Just love them. Love them. They need to be loved. This is fucking horrible. Oh my god. All right, my dudes, that's all I've got for you today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications for future videos just like this one. As always, the links to these stories will be in the description, so head on over to Reddit and show those posters some love with some upvotes. You know they deserve it. And again, get your no sleep stories in before Friday. And don't forget to share, my dudes. If we can get, again, we can get to 1,000 subscribers before March 1st, I'll do a giveaway with a custom Reddit Fairy t-shirt for one winner. All right, so you dudes have an amazing day. Hope you had a fantabulous weekend, and I will see you in tomorrow's r/stories about Kevin episode. Stay tuned for that. Peace out, my little duderinos.